thought we'd discuss the Emperor's New Clothes Syndrome. And see, this is what we are suffering from in the Western nations. We're suffering from that at multiple levels. Because basically, people are afraid to tell the truth because of the cancel culture mob. Now, in the original story of the Emperor's New Clothes, you may recall that there were a couple of swindlers that came to town, and they told the Emperor they'd make him the finest suit ever. And so they just pretended. And so then they intimidated everybody into pretending with them. Even the Emperor pretended with them because he didn't want to be embarrassed. You see, it's peer pressure. It's embarrassment. It's fear of being embarrassed. And all these con men had to do was say, "Oh, Emperor, you look so beautiful and stunning in your new clothes." And really, the Emperor wasn't wearing anything. You could say he was wearing his underwear to be G-rated. Okay, so the Emperor's in his underwear, but these flattering con men were telling him how good he looked in his clothes. And the Emperor was too embarrassed to say, "Where are the clothes?" And the courtiers and all the servants were too embarrassed to say it either. So then they proceeded out to the parade. And then everybody wouldn't dare tell the Emperor that he wasn't wearing clothes. And of course, you know the story. Finally, a little boy, out of the mouths of babes, finally said, "But the Emperor is wearing no clothes." And he was the only one brave enough to speak up and tell the truth. Now, fast forward to our present day. We have an additional problem here because the con men, if you will, politicians, have the cancel culture mob behind them. They have thugs that if you dare to tell the Emperor he's not wearing clothes, they will beat you up and cause all kind of trouble for you. So that is where we are today. The left has built themselves a stronghold in imaginary make-believe, and they use a band of thugs to back them up and enforce their make-believe. And like I said, the only thing we have to do is we need to have more courage to speak up and tell the truth. The left lies so obviously that we have to be able to be willing to say the Emperor is not wearing any clothes. And we don't want to be like those intimidated courtiers, intimidated people, and all the adults who just went along with it because they wanted to be accepted. They didn't want to stand out and make a fuss. Only a little kid would be brave enough to tell the truth. So, oh well. So therefore, we do face a significant, more bit of opposition than the little boy in the story. The little boy in the story, he was just inhibited. He wasn't worried about everyone getting angry at him or thinking he stood out from the crowd. He was just interested in telling the truth. And that's what we need to be. We need to be interested in telling the truth always, at all times. So, we need to brave the cancel culture mobs, and we need to know that we have the strength in the truth. And we need to be bold in the truth, and not just allow the cancel culture mob to get away with lying and enforcing lies. So we just must stop it. We must stand firm and stand bold. All right? We must not be intimidated by the insanity of the Emperor's New Clothes and con men. That's what the left has done. They have conned everybody into believing lies. Their lies are many, many, many. And the only reason people haven't spoken up sooner is because of the peer pressure. They've been too afraid to tell the Emperor, you're not wearing any clothes. All right. Let's start telling the emperors they have no clothes on. Be bold, tell the truth. All right, you take care. Let freedom ring.